are live pictures coming in from Paisley Park outside of Minneapolis. This is the home of Prince. It looks like a memorial is already being developed there. People are beginning to drop by. I'm sure a lot more will be coming there in the hours and days to come. Let's bring in CNN's Van Jones right now. He's joining us. He was a very close friend of Prince. My deepest condolences to you. I know you were very close to him. How long of a relationship did you have with Prince, Van? What was he like?
We've been together for about 10 years. No, I mean, I think, first of all, there's a lot of talk about him as a musician. That's very, very important. But I also, that was just a part of him. He was a genius across the board, and he was somebody who really cared about people, about humanity. There are people who got solar panels on their roof right now in Oakland, California. They don't know that Prince paid for them. There are charities all across the world that have money that they're spending right now helping people. They don't know it came from Prince. Because he is a Jehovah's Witness, he is not allowed to reveal or to brag on his good works. And so everything he did through me and through other people. But this is a guy, the genius of him. The music was just one way to express it. And I talked to Prince so much. He rarely talked about music. He would talk about ancient Egypt. There was a city, Amarna, which was an ancient Egyptian city that disappeared. And he would talk about what he thought might have been in that. And he could paint a picture of ancient Egypt that would just blow your mind. He could have been a philosopher. He could have been a stand-up comedian. He was one of the funniest people. He would literally have you about to pee on yourself, and he would show you no mercy. He was a table tennis player. He could kill you in ping pong and talk trash the whole time. I mean, there's just something. I just hate that because nobody could know his charitable side. You just see him as a musician. But we went to Chicago together to try to stop the killings. He did 3 big shows in Chicago. We went to Baltimore. Phaedra Ellis Lampkins, who managed him at the end of his career, she is a genius. She was the one that got him his catalog back. It was a young black woman with no legal training that went to war and got him his catalog back. The happiest I've ever seen him when he finally got his catalog back.
Van, you're a lawyer, you're an attorney. You helped in that case as well, right?
Absolutely. I was there in the room when the deal got done. I was there when he finally got. I cannot tell you how angry he was. As being a 17-year-old kid, 19-year-old kid, signing these contracts, he didn't know what he was signing, and suddenly it turns out not only can he not have his music, he can't even use his own name. Let's not forget, his mother named him Prince Rogers Nelson. And then you have to have the music industry say, you can't use your own name because we're in court. That's where the whole artist formerly known as, he said, well, fine, I'll just use a symbol that you can't even pronounce. I'm going to keep doing my music. And so you're talking about someone who fought the industry and changed it. You're talking about somebody who's given so much to so many people. Prince never called you on a good day. If you got an award, he wasn't going to call you. If your book was a bestseller, he wasn't going to call you. If you had a bad day, that's when he would call you. If something was wrong, when things were down, that's when your phone is going to ring. That's when Prince is going to reach out to you. And he's going to figure out how he can help you when you're down. And not just me. There are celebrities and other people and little people around the world. I'll never forget, my plane landed one time. I was on a plane, landed, phone rings. There's something that happened in some city, someplace he thought was terrible. And I guess he thought I could teleport places. What's going on there? How can we help? He would send money. When people were hurting, he was just, I can't explain the compassion that he would have. And he would push us, go there, help those people, call them, find out what's going on. When the Black Lives Matter came out, he understood those kids. And because when he was a kid, he was a rebel as a musician. And his big prayer was, he said, I hope those kids can become an economic force. Let them take that creativity, create jobs, create businesses, create apps, use that energy for creativity. But he loved Alicia Garza from Black Lives Matter. I don't mean to just filibuster, but I just want you to know he's not just a musician. There was a genius there that had to be expressed through music, but it was expressed so many different ways. And this is he was so on, he watched CNN. I'd be afraid to come off the air sometime because he'd give me notes and criticisms and it'd be brutal, but he'd be right. This is a man who knew what was going on in the world, who was an influential musician, but behind the scenes, he was influential socially as a humanitarian as well.
Beautiful words, Van. We really appreciate your thoughts. Our deepest condolences to you. Stay with us. I'm going to take another commercial break. Let's listen.